Okay, this is boom 500. As you can see, the strategy is RSI 14. You can see here RSI 14 and RSI 7. So if you know how to set up your RSI, you see the parameters I'm using. It's very simple. So you can set up your, let me show you my parameters. The first RSI, look at it, 14 close 4 pixel. I use level 30 and 70, done. Then the second one, it's 7 close pixel 3, whatever pixel you might want to use, you can choose. I choose level 2080. Okay, so this is how it works. When you see, like here, you can see the trade is almost about buying, but I'm just being skeptical and watching. I want to see the first push. Follow this instruction I'm giving to you. I want to see the first push on 15 minutes. I want to see the first push up. I wish we had this push. It would have been a different continuation. But look at this very well. This is what I do also. I use MR5, MR as in moving average, MR exponential moving average. Look at it here. Period 5 exponential cross close pixel 3. Then the second MR is MR 13 as exponential 13 close pixel 3. So when they cross each other, like here, you see here, I'm very careful when I'm selling. Sorry, rather, I'm very careful when I'm buying, because it shows that it will be going all down. So what I'll do, I come here using RSI. I wait for it at the lowest point. Maybe here was a good push to just take one lot size, you know. Sorry, to just take some pips rather out. And the lot size, by the way, is 0.20. That's 20. Don't go below that or above that rather. So that's the minimum. Then you come to this one and see it below here. You know that is a good position to start buying. So you hold your thoughts. If this buy push here had crossed for, cross for up direction, wow, it will be a good buying position. At any time it falls at 30 here with RSI, you buy. At any time it falls at 20 here, you buy, or maybe 30 here, you buy. But you have to be very careful now, because you can see the fall. The falls, if you were to buy here when it touched 30 here, using the first RSI, look at this point. When it touched here, you decided to buy. Look at what you would have gotten, a very little, not much pips. But by the way, this is scalping. You need to know it's not a long-term trade. It's for scalping strategy. So you see the market still drop, even at that. So this was a failed attempt that can keep you in the market. So you have to be very careful. That's why it's more or less used for scalping. You can see my profits. It has been scalping 0 pips, $2, $3. You can see there are losses too. When it fails me like that, when it fails me like in this kind of case, like in this kind of case, I'll definitely close it and wait for it to dip in again. Sometimes I miss it, and when it crosses, like if it had crossed here, I would have also picked a buy. So that is how it is. Right now, it has gotten to the point where we should buy, but after some time, come back and check this trade. you know, Between now and tomorrow, check this trade. You see the trade will get down up to this point here, 45, 66 within this level. It will get to that point. So if you buy here, you will not still lose, but it depends on your capital. If you don't have enough capital, don't go in here. Just wait to see a confirmation push, like maybe a full blue candle like this. Then you take a scalp in it. So now it's due. Whenever you see it at 30, within this point here, within this point here, 30, within this point, and also here is a good push to buy. And but one have to be very careful, because like I said, the last fall here really scared. But definitely you'll be surprised that this market will push back to this point. Let's observe that. If it does, I will make another video confirming what I just said about this market moving. So that is it. I used 15 minutes to confirm it. If you look at in the history, you see that each time it touches here, each time it touches 30, it's always been a good sweep. And down here you see touch 30 here, there was a buy, and both here below 30 here, and some close to 30 here, although. So let's look at history again. You see here, touched here, and it was pushed, and touched here, touch here. There have been a buy but on a downtrend, so you have to be very careful. But more especially, you have more confidence when it's a buying trade, like here, when you had a cross here. When you had this cross, it was a good buy. At all time it came down, at all time it came down, it pushes, because there's a cross confirmation that it's to keep buying. So understand also that this strategy is for buy boom 500 and crash 500. Those are the two trades I use it for. I don't use it to trade any other pair apart from this. And also, another easy way for scalping too is M5 and M1. You can also use it very fast to scalp, because like here you see M5 here, it was above sell. Crash 500 is for sell only. Boom 500 is for buy only. I don't sell on the boom 500, and I don't buy on crash 500, even though it goes well. Reason being that when it's crashing, it crashes very, very deep, and it might lose your account, and sometimes it might not return to that level. So you see here, it was above 70, you sell. Above 80 here, it was a good sell for today on crash 500. If I had seen this, I did not see it on time, I would have taken it. But on the other hand, using this stuff here, there's another way you can divide your screen and see your trades. Like now, I have crash 500 here. If I want to divide my screen, I can divide this screen and see another pair, like the two pairs I trade with the strategy crash 500 and boom 500. I can click on that space. You see here, this after the dollar sign, there is something that looks like a copy here before the entry, trade entry, put a symbol. So we have the first, we have this, which you can see. This is what I'm talking about. At this point here, I don't have something to point, but this point here that has a square, two square box. So you click on it, you see what it shows you. You click on new window. So you have another window here. Now here, now you can come here, because already if you look, you will see a blue line demarcating this one and the other one. So this blue line shows that you are looking at this particular market. Now you can see this is where the market is trading. If you want to look at this one, you click here, and the blue line will turn and face this side, and you can see that this other market is also, we are working on this crash 500. And now I want to work on step 5 on step index. So if I click here, you see this blue line on the side will turn and face down. You see it has turned and face. So now I'm concentrating on this side. So I want to insert my favorite pair here. So I'll now come to here, look for boom 500. So I have boom 500 and crash 500, which I used to display in this pair. So let's go back to our deal. So we remove boom 500 from here. Remove. So go back. So let's look at boom 500. It's very due for a buy. Looking at it on M5. M5 you can see on M5 it's very due for a buy. It has gone below 30 here. and gone below 20 here. Is a very good position to buy. And if you look at it on M1, it's sweeping. The indicator must have, look at it, it's really sweeping. So it's good to scalp it here on M1 too. You might have a little push here again. You might see a little push now, but I believe definitely I want to join a buy on this trade once M5 gives me a cross on EMA. Once I have this red and blue line crosses together, I will definitely take 1 or 2 pips ahead. But now it's good to take a buy. I would have loved to risk it, but let me just hold on a little while because of this fall, the kind of fall I saw this morning. This really scared me. You can see that it was below 5, it was below 30, and nothing really happened until it got down to 7 on the RSI 14 and got down to 6 on RSI 7. So that really scared me this morning. So although it pushed a little bit, it didn't get back to where it started from. So I'm expecting this fall to continue, but nevertheless, it's good to take a shot if you have good capital to run along with it. If on a normal day when it's an uptrending direction, it's a good time. Like you look at the histories, you see each time it touches here, it was boom. You take your shot and you make your $1-2 out, make your $1-2 out, make your $1-2 out. It's very easy. Look at here, when it touched, boom. It will just, because this is a spike. This, by the time it spikes, look at the spike how it looks like on M1. Serious spikes. It's a very huge one. Look at this. This can this can take almost, I mean, although return, but it's a very huge spike. This spike alone can give you up to $2, $3 each time it spikes. So that's the deal, guys. Just I didn't want to make a violent video, but it's okay from here. Good luck to you.